Okay, good morning everybody. We're coming live from the original Keys in Driffield for our healthy happy hour. So I'm going to go live for a small portion of the event just before we do tasters and things. But thank you for joining us, and hello if you're watching the recording. So what we're going to chat about today is the 30 Days Healthy Living programme. And this is a programme that I first did 3 years ago, and it's an amazing programme. It's life-changing. I'm going to shout to you guys. Life-changing because it's not just about a quick fix or a diet, it's about long-term sustainable health for you and the whole family. So what I've done is I've brought along the full fit kit today. I'm going to chat about benefits and what you can gain from it, and then how to get started. But if you are watching this and you want to find out more or get prices or anything like that, go to your personal consultant at the end of the event. So let's get started. Oh, hello everyone jumping on live. So we've got Carrie, we've got Sandra, we've got Rachel. Morning everybody. So just for the next maybe 15 minutes, I'm going to talk through exactly what this plan is. And I think we've also got an event happening live in Hull, in Willoughby as well. So you might be able to watch that one again later as well. So, firstly I'm going to tell you about Arbonne, because a lot of people might not have heard about Arbonne. You might have just shown an interest in this plan and then come and actually joined this group but not know about the company and how special we are. So Arbonne is actually 38 years old, it's all Swiss heritage, botanically based. We are now named the #1 global brand for healthy living inside and out, so I'm very proud about that. And I knew we would get that title, so it's 6 years into my journey with Arbonne. We are now, officially legally declared #1 for healthy living inside and out. And I first did this program 3 years ago to basically shift some baby weight, get up my energy levels. Yeah, we've got another one cooking now. So it was my second child. I wanted to lose a bit of baby weight, but I was suffering with lack of energy, and I was just filling myself with refined sugar and caffeine and not doing myself health-wise any benefits at all. So me and my husband did the programme. He lost a stone. I lost the 10 pounds baby weight. I lost 9.5 inches around my body, which was great. Turned up, I had quite a lot of cellulite after having baby. That all went as well. Skin cleared up, but the biggest thing for me was energy. I've had clients that suffer with IBS where the symptoms have gone within a few days. People with diabetes that have managed to balance the blood sugars perfectly. So it doesn't matter if you're really super fit and healthy and slim at the moment, or maybe you need to lose some weight. We can cater this for everybody. So this is about just flooding your body with the nutrients that it needs, and getting you feeling your optimum fitness. So what's special about Arbonne is it uses no nasties, no synthetic ingredients, no artificial flavours or sweeteners, nothing artificial or processed at all, just the best of green science and nature, so everything is botanically based. So moving on to tell you about the plan. This is not a diet, it's not counting calories, it's not a point system, it's not checking the scales every day or anything like that. This is about 30 days that will change your habits for life. So apparently it takes 30 days to make or break a habit. So whether that was getting up earlier or stopping smoking or eating habits or whatever that is, if you can do it for 30 days consistently, it generally becomes a new habit. You totally reprogram your habit system. So that's why we do 30 days. And it's called 30 days and beyond, because this is not just about a quick fix, a quick diet. This is about creating habits and educating people so they for life know how to look after themselves and their family. And we have a wonderful graduation group as well. So when you finish the 30 days, you go into the graduation group, and then you've got that nutritionist on hand if needed. So just an interesting fact for you, like over in the US, 1/3 of adults and children are now overweight, obese or morbidly obese, which is really shocking. And it's a related disease and the leading cause of death. I think it costs the NHS more than anything else. And it's just about education, isn't it? So autoimmune disease as well is really skyrocketing. So think about, who do you know in your life that suffers from high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, cancer, depression, autoimmune disease, or kind of mental health issues? Because a lot of this, if you trace it right back, comes down to nutrition. What I didn't realise as the next answer is I thought because I exercised so much that I was healthy, whereas actually exercise only counts for about 10% of your health and your fitness. 10% comes from genetics, 80% of your results comes from what you put in your mouth every day. So that made me really reevaluate that actually, yes, I might have been, not at the moment, obviously 7 months pregnant, but I was always very slim and would look quite thick because I was dancing and doing a lot of working out, but I wasn't healthy. So it's just an interesting fact to know. So what is the problem? Generally, at the moment, we're having too much sugar. 70% of the diet is made up of dead processed foods, meat, dairy, poultry, which are loaded with hormones, antibiotics, fillers, and they say like we're filling our bodies with these Franken foods, which are full of chemicals and full of preservatives. So even, me and Elle were just chatting about getting jarred sauces and things. Like we don't realise what's hidden in there, the amount of sugar and salts and preservatives that we just don't need. So what it's doing is, as a society, is we're becoming overfed but undernourished. So we're eating plenty, but we're not really looking after ourselves. Okay, so moving on, before I actually tell you a little bit more about the plan, like the medical community's answer to these problems is to lose weight, eat less, exercise more, either medicate for something, there's a pill for everything these days, and treat symptoms rather than actually identifying the problem. And actually a lot of people, if they were to make a switch in the nutrition and what they're eating, they could see there's health benefits start. So society's answer is things like cutting back, calorie counted, eating processed diet foods, counting points, counting carbs, counting calories, focusing on skinny rather than healthy. So skinny does not mean healthy, that's good to know. And people focus on a really short-term fix rather than a lifestyle change, which is basically what you need. And from doing the plan 3 years ago for the first time, I've had how many children in between? I've had another child and obviously another one on the way now, and my weight has never, and we were chatting about this, and weight has never gone up and down and yo-yoed ever since. So even though I've been pregnant, in between those pregnancies, I've gone back to a healthy weight, my skin's turned up again, and I do believe that is from everything I've learned from doing the 30 days healthy living. So, and a really sad fact is like this generation of kids are not expected to have as long lifespan as ours, because people are getting sicker, fatter, more sedentary and dissatisfied with life, but also they're just having too much refined sugar and other toxic ingredients in their diet. So that made me really think about it, and I've actually said to my eldest child that we're doing the 30 days healthy living from January 7th. My husband's doing it as well, and the kids are going to do it as well. So they were saying, oh, we're not going to have any chocolate and things. And I said, we are, but we're going to do it the healthy way, and I'm going to show you how you can do that. So I'm really excited to do that with the kids as well. So I'm just trying to pause my slides. Okay, so what I'd like anyone here and anyone who's watching live to kind of add up in your head how many of these things you're currently suffering with, or maybe not exactly today, but maybe month to month, these are quite common for you. So low energy, brain fog, frequent headaches, sugar cravings, constipation, bloatedness, gassy after meals, indigestion and acid reflux, can't function without coffee in the morning, any aches and pains or stiffness, are you suffering with difficulty losing weight, are you taking any prescription medication, do you have food allergies or any skin problems, because that all comes back down to our nutrition as well. It will show up in your skin and your hair. Thank goodness for Arbonne Cosmetics, but I've broke out all around here just from the amount of sugar and chocolates and things that in the last week, the toxins have to come out somewhere, don't they? So any skin problems, do you consume a lot of fast foods and processed foods, and do you consume a lot of regular or diet sodas? So the word diet and low calorie on things is not always good. There's a lot of synthetic artificial sweeteners put in there. So if you're suffering with any of them, that is just a sign that your body needs to have a detox. And when I hear the word detox, I think that sounds like cutting lots of stuff out, living on juices, and undoable to the normal person. But that's not what this is at all. It's just about replacing the processed artificial foods with really clean, organic meats, raw vegetables, but the supplementation, so your body's getting flooded with nutrients as well. And that was the biggest thing for me. I get asked a lot by people that eat really clean, go to the gym, and they're like, why would I need to add supplements into my diet? And actually, in this day and age, we don't get the supplements we need from food anymore. So when your grandparents ate one orange, we'd now have to eat 8 oranges to get the same amount of vitamins as them, which is just crazy. And we can't physically eat that much in a day. So our body is craving out for these extra, vitamins and minerals and protein. So that's where the supplements come in on top of the plan and the coaching and the nutritionist. So detoxification is essential for health and weight loss. Excuse me. So what we're going to do is we're going to eat clean, no pesticides, herbicides, chemical or artificial sweeteners, colours or flavours for 30 days. We're going to get all the toxins out of the body. We're going to cleanse the liver and elimination with the organs. So this is really important. If you're carrying extra weight around your midriff and you're not pregnant, then this is just toxic load that's built up. I'm expanding massively here at the moment. But if you're carrying excess weight, especially in that middle area, that is toxins building up in your body. Your body is trying to protect your organs. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the plug out of the bathtub and we're going to have no toxins for 30 days. All the toxins will come out of the body. If you're carrying excess weight as a byproduct, that will happen naturally. Your skin will go smoother, cellulite will go, and you'll start to feel your energy levels pick up as well. The problem is if we just cut down and have things like diet sodas, low-calorie yogurts, diet ready meals and that type of thing, yes, you'll lose weight, but you're still pumping all the toxins in. So health-wise, that's not good, but also your body will hang on to fat to protect you if the toxins are not taken away. We're going to identify allergenic foods, so we're going to cut out gluten, dairy, refined sugar, caffeine and alcohol for 30 days. And identify maybe what's causing issues in your body. So if you do bloat up a lot or you get the poor skin, when you start to reintroduce them slowly, you'll be able to find the trigger straight away. I used to always joke that if I ate a sandwich, I would look 5 months pregnant about half an hour later. And that's from being a teenager, and I know now it was just too much gluten. My body just doesn't agree with it. So by cutting down on that and just being a bit smarter, that's made a massive difference. So it's a full body reset program. We're going to restart the body's metabolism thermostat and reduce your food cravings by stabilising your blood sugar. So if you get a lot of cravings and a lot of kind of slumps in the afternoon and you feel like I could just do with a little nana nap, that is because your blood sugars are all over the place. Okay, so moving on. So yeah, just to give you a rundown, this is a really easy program. We eliminate toxins, we reduce inflammation. So inflammation is the start of all illness and disease. So if you can go right back to the nutrition, then you can reduce the inflammation. We're going to balance blood sugars, curb cravings, boost energy, help the body transition from acidic to alkaline. An amazing fact, which made me very passionate about starting this plan, is things like cancer cannot grow in an alkaline state body. So if you can get your body from an acidic state, which is quite natural for a lot of people, and you can test your pH levels on a pH strip at the beginning of the plan, and then do it again at the end. Yeah, and I think that's really exciting because most people are slightly acidic, but if your body becomes alkaline and you learn these habits and keep them going for life, then you're going to be helping yourself from a health point of view, because cancer cannot grow in an alkaline body. Yeah, and I just thought, oh my goodness, like this is so much more than people wanting to lose a bit of weight in January or get the skin glowing. This is about long-term health and education. We're going to correct any nutritional deficiencies. So maybe you're lacking energy, maybe your B12's down, maybe you do a lot of working out, your body's not recovering quick enough, we've got all the B6, we've got the protein. So we're going to correct and make sure you're getting loads of nutrients into your body and reduce oxidative stress in the body as well. So that's what the plan does, but it's such a simple plan to follow. So moving on, this is what we do. We remove dairy, gluten, processed foods, margarine, similar type spreads, no coffee, soda or alcohol, artificial sweeteners or refined sugar for 30 days. And instead we use fresh fruits and veg, raw vegetables, raw fruit juices, brown rice, quinoa, oatmeal, nuts and seeds, beans, organic eggs, turkey, organic chicken, grass-fed beef, and line-caught fish. So you're having really healthy food. You can eat as much as you like, but you're having the right stuff. So it's great. We ate like a king and queen throughout those first 30 days, and I actually learned to cook in the process. So the recipe book that you get as well, very simple to follow. Anyone can do it. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is, obviously we're going to cut out toxins. We're going to get that toxic overload down, which is going to help with weight loss. We're going to balance the blood sugars, but also we are going to heal the gut. So if you're getting too much gluten in your diet, which most people are, your gut can become leaky, and then unprocessed food and proteins leaks out the gut into your bloodstream. And when that happens, your body goes into this kind of red alert, and that's when inflammation starts in areas of the body. So if you can cut down on certain things, you can prevent that from happening. What happens is when the inflammation starts in your body, then that starts to like mild illness. If it's ignored, that can lead into disease and, you know, more serious things. So again, we're going right back to the basis of nutrition. So why no dairy? I was a massive dairy drinker before doing the 30 days, and I did worry about cutting out dairy. But dairy is quite acidic, it's allergenic. I had adult acne in my 20s. That's probably because I was drinking a pint of milk every day, eating too much cheese. It's full of hormones and antibiotics. It can contribute to acne, mucus production, so if you have sinus issues. And the countries with the highest consumption actually have the highest rates of breast cancer and osteoporosis, which is quite interesting. That's a statistic. And whey, so if you have a whey protein, as you know, there's a lot of protein shakes out there that are whey based. That is a waste product of the dairy industry. It is the major contributor to intestinal toxemia, which can lead to things like IBS and Crohn's disease. So if you suffer with IBS or Crohn's disease, you can do this plan, and it'd be really interesting, you know, to hear your results. We've had amazing results from people with that. So for some people it is just to lose a few pounds. For some people it's because they really want to see the health benefits. So let's get on to the fun part, and I'll pass these round as well. So I'm going to tell you about what we're going to do and how you're going to be supported throughout the plan. So we're going to cleanse and eliminate. So we have a 7-day cleanse, which is a lemon and ginger drink, which you have just for 7 days, usually on week 3. And it's just 7 sachets. You put it with warm water, let it cool, drink it throughout the day. It goes really well in the 1 litre Arbonne bottle. So that's going to gently remove the toxins, support gastrointestinal and liver health. So the average person carries between 5 and 20 pounds of undigested toxins and sludge in their intestines.
Across 4 to 2 days.
Yeah, so Elle's here and she's lost 4 pounds, you know, just in a few days from doing the cleanse this week. So obviously all the toxins and build up from Christmas is being removed in a gentle way as well. You won't be running to the toilet. So you get your 7-day cleanse as part of the kit. We're going to detoxify the body. So you get 2 boxes of the herbal detox blend. They look like a tea bag. There's no tea in there. They're caffeine free. And these have things like dandelion, root, peppermint, licorice, and these have milk thistle as well. So what this does is it supports kidney and the liver and just helps detoxify. These are gorgeous with a fizz stick added into it as well. Then you've got energy and hydration. Obviously we're cutting out coffee. I was a massive coffee drinker. I still do enjoy a cup of coffee, because when you've done the plan for the full 30 days, what you find is you follow it 80% of the time quite naturally moving forward. And then the other 20% of the time you can enjoy these things, you know, with your gluten and your sugar and a glass of wine and your coffee. But to replace the caffeine, we have the energy fizz sticks. These are just my absolute saviour. So these are 13 calories, it's got pure caffeine in it, so you get that real nice calm energy, because coffee goes through quite a processed procedure. It's got B6 for recovery, it's got B12 so you've got energy, it's got riboflavin, and you just get 1 sachet, pour it into some hot or cold water, or mix it with your tea, and that'll give you that energy boost. And what I find is it gives your body and your mind a boost, not just your mind. Like coffee can be quite a buzzy energy, whereas this will just get your whole body and mind working really, really well. So you get 2 boxes of those, so you can have 2 of those a day. So it balances blood sugars as well, promotes alertness, and is a mood lifter. So 70% of your serotonin, which is your happy hormone, is actually made in your gut. So if you do suffer with anxiety or depression, or just your moods are up and down, by sorting out your nutrition, and by sorting out what's going on in your gut, that's going to impact your whole mood, which I just thought, that's amazing. And I always thought serotonin was made in the brain. Next you've got your protein shake. So you get 2 bags, so you've got 60 servings altogether of protein. This has got 20 grams of fully absorbable protein, so we've got full amino acid score, which means your body will get the full 20 grams. With whey protein, you absorb around 35%. It's also got 21 vitamins and minerals in there, no artificial flavours, no artificial sweeteners. You get chocolate and vanilla. So the vanilla is great because you can mix loads of berries and different fruits in. The chocolate's great as well, and this is not a shake diet. You can make breakfast like chocolate protein pancakes or chocolate protein balls. It doesn't have to be just drank as a shake. We want you to pack these out, make smoothie bowls, and have a bit of fun with it. It's soya free, it's lactose free, everything's gluten free, and all the supplements are vegan certified as well. Next you've got Fibre Boost. This is tasteless, it's a white powder, gives you 12 grams of soluble fibre. You can put it in your food, or I just pop it in my shake in the morning. Helps get rid of toxic fat. So if you're having enough fibre in your diet, you will naturally lose the excess weight. I think most people lose naturally about £9 a year just by getting the right amount of fibre in their body. So really, really important. Keeps everything moving and helps you keep feeling full as well. So pop a scoop of that into your protein shake. One of the biggest ones, can't see where I've put it now. Oh, well, I'll just tell you about it, can't reach it. Digestion Plus, this is a prebiotic enzyme. So if you've ever taken antibiotics, you will have lost all the good bacteria out of your gut. And I was quite aware of this because my son just had a massive course of antibiotics, so I'm now aware that he's not got all that good bacteria in his stomach. So he's going to be joining us doing the plan. So this is probiotic, prebiotic, digestive enzymes, helps with bloating, helps with heartburn, just comes in a sachet, tip it in your shake, or down it straight with water. But I would recommend putting it in your shake because with the water it doesn't taste too great, but you can't taste it in the shake at all. So if you want a nice flat tongue, no bloating, it's great for that. But also just to heal the gut. And if you've ever had antibiotics, like there's bacteria that we need in our stomach, they don't just come back by themselves. You have to put it back in there. So super, super important product. So that's what you get as your full fit kit, and that's going to give you all the nutrition and supplements you need. But then more importantly is all the extra support you get as well. So what I loved is the accountability group. You've got a Facebook support group with hundreds of people in it that are doing the plan at the same time as you. So you feel like, I'm not in this alone. You can share recipe ideas. Maybe it's day 4 and you're having serious sugar and caffeine withdrawal symptoms. You can reach out and there'll be other people going through the same. I had those, but I knew that actually it made me realise that my body doesn't want this stuff. And once I got past the withdrawals, I started to feel like this is what you're meant to feel like every single day. So you've got your online support group, you've got a nutritionist that's running that. So Sarah Law, if you were to hire her as your nutritionist, she'd be around £60 an hour. So it's great that you get her on there every day. You can ask questions, you get your ultimate recipe book, you get your meal plans, you get your shopping lists. You can follow that meal plan or you can create your own. And generally what most people do is they'll do 1 or 2 shakes a day. Again, like I said, that could be pancakes, it could be smoothie bowls, it could just be a drink. Or what me and my husband generally do is we have a shake for breakfast, we'll have a lunch out of the recipe book, and we'll have a big evening dinner, and we'll have the snacks and the desserts that are all provided as well, because we have a serious sweet tooth in our house. But if you are looking more at the weight loss side of this, then you could do 2 shakes a day and just pimp them out with loads of stuff like avocado, almond milk, etc., so that you're really filling yourself up. and you've got your detox teas, and it works out around, if you do the full 30 days with a full fit kit, works out around just over £7 a day. But that's all your hot drinks covered. It's at least 1 or 2 of your meals covered. So it's just your evening dinner really that you need to think about. So most people will spend £7 just grabbing a coffee somewhere and a sandwich, if that's the type of thing you do. And I just think it's more of an investment than an expense. You invested in your health and your education. What you will learn in the 30 days support group is just priceless information, because it is stuff that you'll carry forward and you'll teach your kids, and so on and so on. So we start on January the 7th. If you want to join us, reach out to your consultant or pop a comment below and we'll reach out to you. Your individual consultant might be running offers, so make sure you reach out to them, find out what's going on. If you order before the end of December, which if you want to start on January the 7th, I would highly recommend, because you need to give a few days for your fit kit to arrive. You'll go into the support group, you'll be able to download the recipe book and the meal plans and everything, but you also get the free gel eye masks worth £48 if you order the full 30 days fit kit. So these are anti-aging, they brighten the eye area, work on fine lines and wrinkles, and just an extra little treat for you. If you're not already a preferred client or a consultant, you'll also get a welcome gift on top of that, worth up to £96, so make sure you ask about that. If you're not looking to do the full 30 days, but you want to make some small changes, then just book in a little consultation and we can go through all that with you. And yeah, we look forward to greeting some of you into the group in the next few days. I'll just tell you the pricing for the, if I can find it, for the plan. I think it's £230.40. So obviously ask your consultant about offers. If you want to get the full fit kit, which is worth £384, plus your free eye mask, plus your free welcome products, so you're getting for around £450 worth of products for £230. So you're getting that massive 40% discount. You also get 20 to 40% off an entire year, so you get our exclusive membership. But again, speak to your consultant, and also if you are passionate about helping other people, speak to them about the business side, because if you do this plan and you see results and you find yourself naturally telling other people about it, you can then be growing being a health coach yourself and helping other people start on the plan and growing a phenomenal sideline income for yourself by sharing this program. So make sure you get information on that as well, and you will actually get the program for £170, plus the free gifts, plus the free welcome gifts, plus free shipping, and the opportunity to earn up to 35% commission as well if you help someone else get started. So I'm going to leave it there today. I'm sure the whole team will be going live as well. Any questions, let us know, and I'm going to get off now and speak to our guests here. But thanks for joining. Bye bye.